What's happening, party people? This is your guy Damien coming at you with a Monday Night Raw review, the Raw before Royal Rumble. This one's not going to be long because there's not much to talk about. But WWE, I don't know if you're watching the YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure you are, and not letting anybody know. But if you're watching these videos, understand something. When you have Owens and Ambrose in a feud and been physical for the last few weeks, and then this Monday Night Raw, they don't touch each other, something's wrong with that. Something's really wrong with that. I don't know what you guys have planned for Kalisto and Del Rio. I think it's weird that Del Rio gets the belt back just like that. You shouldn't have took it off him in the first place and waited to Royal Rumble for that to happen. I don't know what's going on with all the tag matches. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But you guys have got to not focus so much on Reigns and Lesnar and the Royal Rumble thing. Focus on a couple other people. Make the Rumble interesting. Make it seem like other people literally have some type of a chance. You know, you've got to do something like that. Now, pretty much my thoughts on it. I thought Raw could have been better. There were some things. I don't understand the Big Show against the Social Outcasts. Don't really get that. I really don't. I don't know if you just had to burn time. If that's the case, then you could have put together some type of a good match with some people that people really want to see. I know you're trying to give these Social Outcasts, for some of the few fans that like them guys, some TV time, try to build something going with them. But you know, they can't compete with no dang Wyatts. They can't even compete with the League of Nations. Like, come on, man. Has anybody had a championship? Well, Curtis Axel was the only one who's had championships out of that group. Well, Bo Dallas had the NXT championship, but we're talking about main roster. You know, a former Intercontinental and a former tag team champion. But I don't know, man. There's just not much I can say about Raw. But only thing I'm gonna say to the WWE, you have time. Do what you gotta do. Build this mania up. You cannot faceplant in front of 100,000 people. Do not make this unbelievably predictable. Unbelievably predictable. You've got to go. You've got to do something, okay? You've got to do something. Get Daniel Bryan back in the mix. Stop playing around and hold him on the sidelines. Get him in the mix. AJ Styles is coming. Daniel versus Styles at WrestleMania. Huge match. You know people are going to go crazy for that. Have some more other huge matches. Get Ziggler involved somewhere. Jesus Christ, man, come on. You know, I mean, if it's got to be dreadful enough to put him against Del Rio, then so be it. Let him be against Del Rio for that belt. But do something. You guys are focusing so much on one or two things, you're forgetting everything else. You've got to get it together. By the way, Becky Lynch did spectacular yesterday. It's going to be hard, but you guys are really making Charlotte really not likable to the point people don't even want to see. You got to get it together. WWE, you've got to get it together. Now, Royal Rumble Sunday. We don't know exactly what's going to go on, so who knows? You know, Owens and Ambrose, they both may stay down. Del Rio and Kalisto, who knows what the heck you guys are going to do on that? Who knows? Reigns against everybody else. Don't see Reigns retaining. It wouldn't be smart for Reigns to retain. You need Reigns to lose it. Probably to Triple H. Maybe a Brock Lesnar situation. But I don't even think Brock Lesnar is going to win it either. So you're looking at something like a Triple H coming in at 30, like everybody's been saying. And then, of course, main event in WrestleMania. Reigns and Triple H. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, nobody talks about that, but I'm going to throw a thought in there for that. Because I still believe that you guys have got to do something with Ryback. Honestly, WWE, you guys have handled him wrong 2 times. 2 times. He should have beat CM Punk for the title. And he should have kept the Intercontinental Championship a little bit longer, at least. If you're going to take it off him, wait a little while. But yeah, I understand you had to put the belt on Owens, whatever. But you got to do something for Ryback. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh my God, Ryback, boo, and all that stuff. But come on, man. That is a talent. When you get him with the right guy, he's going to excel. He's going to do all right. He's got to get back to that mean streak he had. He has to. If Brock Lesnar can dominate, why can't Ryback dominate? If that's a style of dominating, then so be it. But something. You got to do something. I mean, heck, have him against freaking Del Rio for the belt. I don't care. Something has to be done. It has to be done. Unless you gotta have him against Owen, the Wyatts, Bray Wyatt. I don't know. You have open opportunities for WrestleMania. Now that Cena's out and injured, but you never know because Super Cena could be back by WrestleMania. Could he challenge The Undertaker? Sorry, you guys, I am tired. Could he challenge The Undertaker? Or better yet, if he doesn't come back for WrestleMania, could you then possibly put Sting in The Undertaker? But then again, that would be Sting's second loss in a row in Mania. Would you want that? You probably don't want The Undertaker losing anymore at WrestleMania. So that would be kind of different if Sting was to say pull the upset. But you have possibilities, you have opportunities. But who are you going to have wrestle The Undertaker at Mania? You got to have somebody. Stone Cold is going to have to really bite the bullet, and he may end up having to come back for that. He may have to come back for that. Unless you're going to have The Rock go against The Undertaker. If The Rock can wrestle due to the insurances from his movie studio or whatever. But, who knows. Possibilities are endless. I'm going to give you guys another video where I'm going to give what I think should go down at WrestleMania 32. And this isn't a fantasy type of thing. Oh, I wish this and that and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. This is going to be real. This is going to be things that should happen, possibly could happen, matches and such for WrestleMania. I honestly think you've got to stay away from the Diva Tag Team matches at WrestleMania. You have to stay away from that. If you guys want a good Diva match, you know who to put in a match. You know who to put in a match. Even if you do a Fatal 3-Way or a Fatal 4-Way, you know who to put in that match. So, I will get back to you guys with another video of probably my WrestleMania 32 thoughts and possible matches that make sense. Okay? Until then, party people, talk to you later.